Hello YouTube, welcome back to me trying to read every single lost episode creepypasta that I can get my hands on. Today I seem to have found one that is a regular show creepypasta, and it takes place apparently in Ohio, which I feel is their first fucking mistake. I swore in the first minute this is not gonna pop up. Oh well. The subject matter's bad enough anyway, usually. Not gonna be surprised if they don't suggest my videos. Well, that's enough me lamenting about my word choices. Let's get on into this next creepypasta, shall we? Never, never. It was a cold night here in Ohio, and I and my best guy friend were watching TV. I turned on the regular show recording I took the night before and we watched it. It started with the usual theme and credits. When the title card came up, it read, Never, Never, which I found odd. The info bar said it was death punchies. Not only that, but I had seen every episode of Regular Show and I was positive Never, Never was not a real episode. But instead of being creeped out, I was ecstatic, as was my friend. We thought it was a new episode, and that the info bar was just suffering from a glitch again, like it does then and now. We excitedly sat down to watch. It started off with Mordecai and Rigby in the woods, just walking around. It was raining. After a few minutes of this, Rigby randomly pointed at a large rock and said to his friend, "I bet you can't climb that." Mordecai argues, "Of course I can," followed by the classic "hmps." Mordecai attempts to climb it and slips and then falls back on his butt. Rigby shines the flashlight in his eyes, asking, "Mordecai, are you okay?" He shouts, "You're fucking with my eyes, dude." Rigby turns it away and helps him up. Right there, I thought, whoa, what the hell? Did Mordecai just swear? I mean, I know that the show was aimed at a more adult audience and for more mature viewers, but it's on Cartoon Network, for God's sake. I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be swearing, especially not with the F word. I looked at my guy friend and he looked at me as well. He was just as confused as me. The episode continued. All of a sudden, someone in the bushes pops out with an M9 pistol and starts firing bullets into the air. It's a young human woman, around her 20s. Rigby, out of fright and self-defense, goes up and starts attacking the woman. She manages to shoot him in the leg while they struggle. Mordecai gets up and tackles her as Rigby goes down. He maliciously starts banging her head on the ground. I could clearly see animosity and hatred in his actions, instead of his normal cartoon brawling. He screams, "Nobody fucking shoots my best friend!" She starts kicking him and lands a harsh kick in the balls. I was mortified. What was this? Guns? Bullets? Blood? Violence? Swearing? And a human woman? This isn't my favorite show, I mentally screamed. What is this crap? But despite my body's and mind's protests, I could not stop watching. And neither could my friend. We looked at each other again, and returned our gazes to the TV. The mysterious woman and Mordecai were still rolling around and fighting. Eventually, Mordecai managed to knock the handgun out of her hand, making it skitter across the ground towards Rigby, who grabs her gun without hesitation and aims it at the pair. The two instantly stop as they noticed him holding it out. Rigby exclaims to the woman, "I'll shoot if you don't leave! I swear to God, I'll shoot!" She starts laughing maniacally, as though unafraid, and Rigby tries to steady his hands, shuts his eyes, and turns his head away, then fires. All you heard was the rain hitting the trees. The two stopped moving, both the woman and Mordecai. Rigby pulls Mordecai off the dead woman and begins to shake him. "Dude, come on, stop faking," he pleaded him, but after a while, it turns out Mordecai wasn't. Rigby, with tears in his eyes, falls to the ground and cries over his friend's dead body. And then it fades to black. I was scared. So scared. My friend, Stuart, looks at me like I've said or done something wrong. "Everything all right, Catherine?" he asked. "Hell the hell no," I screamed. It started again. "Let's say this is 2 years after that. Let's say this is 2 years after that. And Rigby is at a dance club. He was dancing with a girl. They were talking and Rigby just finished a funny story. The girl says, that's nothing. A couple of years ago I was in the woods and there were these 2 guys there, a bluebird and a raccoon. And I was an assassin. And I was just doing what I was told to do." Rigby stops dancing and quivers. It was you?" he asked, figuring it out. She says something. "I'm a changed woman now, Rigby. I don't like killing anymore." Rigby ignores her, shoves her away, and jumps on top of a table. He screams at the top of his lungs, "You bitch! You made me kill my best friend by accident! I'll kill you!" Grabbing an overhead pipe, he tackles her and hits her in the head with it. She gets hurt badly. Before he can finish the job, he was grabbed by 2 burly guards and restrained. But her fights them and tries to beat them off with the pipe. Soon police sirens and ambulance sirens are heard, and red and blue lights flash from the windows. Rigby struggles and shouts and curses as policemen and paramedics rush in to assist. The whole time, Rigby is screaming, "She's a killer! She's a killer! Kill her! Let me kill her, god fucking damn it!" The scene fades out as Rigby is dragged away and the paramedics rush to the woman. The scene fades out as Rigby is dragged away and the paramedics rush the woman to a hospital. 10 years later, reads a time card as it fades back in. Rigby is sat at his home where his little raccoon children are running around and playing. He's holding a picture of Mordecai and him sitting at a table. His son grabs a stool and sits near him. "Who's that, Daddy?" Rigby grabs his son in a baby cradle. "That was my best friend, Mordecai," he says a bit solemnly. "What happened to him, Daddy?" his son asks. Rigby stops and thinks for a moment. "He passed away. If he was alive, he would have loved you like an uncle," he tells him. There was a sudden knock at the front door and his son jumps up and answers it. A boy who looks like Mordecai is outside, and his son goes out and plays with him. Rigby looks outside the window to look at them and says, "Well, Mordecai, looks like you sent one down, huh?" He chuckles. "I miss you, best friend. I miss you." And with that, it just fades away to the kids playing in the front yard. I wasn't afraid anymore. I was more like sad. I had tears rolling down my face. I was glad there was a happy ending. I just wiped my eyes and promised myself to never delete that recording. To this day, I still have it. What? 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 I don't know what I just read. I don't know what I just read. I think that's a 2 out of 10. I'm not feeling it. It wasn't a creepypasta, I don't think. Well, I mean, it still is considered a lost episode, I guess, but like, there wasn't much creepy things going on. It was definitely just a gun. No, I wouldn't even say it was a gun PSA. It was just meh. It was just bland. Well, let me know what you thought about it. But I think it'll be bye-bye for now. Bye.